Coming up on today's edition of Wildcat Weekly, Nequa Knows It Can Dance, the Nequa Waubonsie football game, and Willie the Wildcat. All this and much more coming up next. Hi, and welcome to this week's Spirit edition of Wildcat Weekly. I'm Jeremy Royko. Nequa Knows It Can Dance is a large component of Spirit Week. It's fun, friendly, and fierce competition for all those that are involved. But how exactly does it contribute to school spirit? Lauren dances into the story.
On Monday, NKICD kicked off Spirit Week.
Nequa Knows It Can Dance was actually an idea of our former coach, Miss Frame. It was a spin-off of the show So You Think You Can Dance. Anybody can participate, even if teachers or coaches want to get in on the teams, they can. It's usually students of any kind, peer partners do a dance, which is always really fun.
Our team name is United Nations and I'm the team captain. I decided to do Nequa Knows It Can Dance because I'm a senior and I don't want to have any regrets in my high school years, so I thought it'd be fun.
Nequa Knows It Can Dance is during Spirit Week, the week of the Nequa Waubonsie game. So we feel like it brings everyone together in another way to promote school spirit through dance.
I think Nequa Knows It Can Dance promotes spirit because a bunch of different groups and Nequa come out and they wear different costumes and it's supporting your school and stuff.
I just think the bottom line is that it's a lot of fun. It's fun to go up, be silly, and dance and have people cheer for you.
Congrats to Best Buddies for winning. For Wildcat Weekly, I'm Lauren Bilgry.
Freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors. Let's just say, I hope you've been eating your Wheaties. Christine has more on the story.
Each year, the strongest, toughest members of each class go head-to-head at the pep assembly. With such fierce competition, each team has its own way of preparing.
My best preparation so far, I wake up, I eat nails because I'm just that tough.
I've been swimming laps every morning, lifting weights, eating good, healthy breakfast, and a solid dinner.
I repeatedly give myself rope burns for the tug of war competition.
With so much at stake, expectations are high.
Expect nothing less than a win, basically.
Expect a W.
Who will win this year? Find out tomorrow between periods 5 and 6 at the pep assembly. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Christine Boudreau.
Everyone knows about the fierce rivalry between Nequa and Waubonsie, but not everyone knows the history between these teams and why this year is so important. Sydney digs deeper into the story.
The biggest game of the season is finally here, but not many people know how the team prepares for each game, especially a game as big as Waubonsie.
We've been watching a lot of film and stuff. We've been working hard in practice and just trying to give us the best possible shot we can get versus Waubonsie. So, we've done a good job preparing.
We have practiced a lot on certain plays we want to run, focused on the first 10 plays, get a good start going. And, just work on some of the key players that we need to watch for.
After this game, one of these teams won't be able to call themselves undefeated anymore. Everyone at Nequa hopes for the big win. But this win would mean even more to the team.
It would definitely mean a lot just because I grew up playing with so many kids on the Waubonsie team, and so a lot of bragging rights would go with that. That would also mean a lot to us, but also in conference it would help us get a leg up for conference championship.
With this win, Nequa secures their spot in playoffs and put them in a great position for success in this postseason. So go out and support our Wildcats and help cheer them on to victory. For Wildcat Weekly, this is Sydney Fran.
The Nequa Waubonsie football rivalry has become a tradition here at Nequa, but what happens before the game may be just as important. Patrick checks into this pregame tradition.
This year's tailgate, we've been really focusing on making it the best tailgate all year, and so we moved to a new location this year, downtown Naperville, and we're gonna take place. It's gonna take place at the band shell on North Central's college campus. It's like a park area, which is it's perfect fitting for the environment we're planning to have. The tailgate's gonna take place at 5:30 in that little band shell park.
Something that has been missing from the previous tailgates will be coming back for this one special night.
We're actually working really hard to get Buffalo Wild Wings back because last year that was just delicious and it attracts a lot more people. But I can't say that it's 100% yes, but maybe a 60-40% chance yes that we're going to get them there.
The Prowl is a new experience for freshmen, but for seniors, this is a tradition they will never forget.
For the Bandshell Park, we're all gonna group together and we're gonna walk downtown through the streets of this downtown Naperville, and we're gonna form this this prowl.
The tailgate will be at the Naperville Bandshell, located at 104 East Benton Avenue. For Wildcat Weekly, I'm Patrick Anzera.
Willie the Wildcat is known for spreading school spirit. Leah highlights some of Willie's best moments and captures just why Willie is so important to our school.
I think Willie the Wildcat means a lot to our school in terms of just school spirit. I mean, obviously every high school, every college, they have mascots, every sports team, things like that. But I think I'm always amazed at how much excitement there is whenever Willie's around. And I think he just generates a lot of spirit, a lot of fan participation for our different sports teams. And it's awesome. Anytime he can be around, from little kids all the way through seniors, he always adds something a little special to wherever he's at.
Willie does more than spread school spirit. He makes you proud to be a Wildcat. For Wildcat Weekly, I'm Leah Keating.
Students are told throughout their 4 years at Neuqua to have and display their school spirit. Aaron describes what makes being a Wildcat so great.
School spirit is in full swing during Spirit Week. However, most students don't know what makes a Wildcat pride so strong.
Our Wildcat that represents us, and it stands for who we are, what we represent in our community. And we've been very fortunate enough to build a very positive community, positive climate. And when you connect with the Wildcats, you're a part of something really good. And that's the spirit that's been around the school. And that's what makes it great to be a Wildcat, because it's representing not only our own school, what happens in our classes, what happens outside on the fields and the courts, but what also happens out in our community. We're excited about it.
School spirit doesn't only include athletics. Music also allows students to connect with their school.
There's something about hearing the rhythm and the sound of the marching band. I think rhythm speaks to everybody. And we do lots of rhythms, and we get the drums going and everybody going. I think just as a human being, those rhythms sort of reach everybody.
Don't forget to show your school pride. For Wildcat Weekly, I'm Aaron Louth.
Spirit Week leads up to the Neuqua vs. Waubonsie football game. But how exactly do Neuqua students define their school spirit? Mac hits the halls on this week's edition of Catwalking.
Giving free hugs.
Buy chocolate.
Yeah. Have school spirit and pride in your school.
I'm all about the school. I'm for the school.
Yeah, supporting your school.
Going to the football games and cheering on the players.
If I wasn't wearing this badge right now, I'd have my Wildcat shirt on.
Beating Waubonsie.
School spirit means to me pride, loyalty, and friendship.
Under the shirt, NB on my chest.
Having fun, having a good time, going to the football games, and cheering on our undefeated Wildcats.
Going to the Wildcat football games and supporting every football player out there.
Extreme super duper passion.
Having faith in your school.
Rocking blue and gold all the time. Oh yeah.
It means supporting your football team in every other sport.
I show my school spirit by going to sporting events and cheering on my fellow Wildcats. For Wildcat Weekly, I'm Mac Kiley.
Thank you for watching this year's very first edition of Wildcat Weekly. Have fun at the football game and go Wildcats.
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Op.